Hello there, General Kenobi. Welcome to Dungeon Masters and Dragons. My name is George Goldfetter, and we are here once again with a group of 5 Dungeon Masters from Dungeons and Dragons to throw them into a chaotic campaign. My name is George Goldfetter. I am your Dungeon Master, your master of chaos and dungeons. But I am here. We've got a bunch of lovely guests today. Matt, why don't you introduce yourself and maybe like a sentence about the random character you've generated?
Oh no, okay. So, hi, I'm Matt Brown. I DM over at Split the Party. You can find us at youtube.com/splittheparty. And I'm playing today. I forgot to make a character, I'm being completely honest. I pressed random and it gave me a beast-hide shifter wizard named Melek. And it's given me a bunch of random spells, such as Tash's Hideous Laughter as a first level spell, and it gave me 8 3-level spells with no slots for it, such as Fly and Vampiric Touch. I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
Excellent. I love it. Scarlett, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
I am Scarlett Moth. You may know me from such places as the internet. I am an artist, cosplayer, D&D lover, and dice designer. And I shall be playing the Tabaxi Warlock, Mittens. Now, you may be thinking, 6-foot humanoid sort of. This is a house cat. This is a house cat warlock who made a pact with basically eldritch beings to get more food.
I'm picturing
So just a cat then.
Yes. Yeah, I'm picturing the cat just like batting around a Cthulhu tentacle and it imbued it with sentience kind of thing.
Exactly.
It was an accident. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. AJ, what about yourself? Please introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm AJ Winters. I'm also from the internet. I am a DM and world builder over at Winter's Tales, where I am slowly building a world one step at a time that I will host and DM a game in next year. And today I'm playing a water genasi druid that I randomized called Torrent.
Oh, I like that name.
It works, yeah, very nice.
Me too.
Zach.
Hi there. I'm Zach Naum. I DM I Speak Giant, which is a D&D podcast that's been going for around 3 or infinite years. It's been going a while, but we're actually wrapping up the main campaign. I also stream on twitch.tv/Zach Speaks Giant, and I'm playing his name is Howsit. He's a turtle. He's from Invercargill, which is in New Zealand.
Oh, and Kendall.
Hi, I'm Kendall. I am from, originally my mother. But if we're referring to the internet, I play the Dungeon Master on One for All, the YouTube parody series on Dear Stalker Pictures YouTube channel. I also have done some DMing for Level Up and participated in Jasper's Game Day. Today, my randomized character is Marius, the Despater Tiefling Divination Wizard, who is a faction agent.
Perfect.
And sounds great.
I have not decided which faction or level of agency. My constitution is higher than my intelligence, like all good wizards. I do not have mage armor or shield.
Me neither, as another wizard.
All right, well, I mean, so for everyone else who is watching that doesn't know how Dungeon Masters and Dragons work, we have 5 Dungeon Masters. Somebody is going to start off with a random title that I am going to come up with, and then whenever I feel like it as the Dungeon Master, I am going to swap the DMs around. I'm going to throw in random things to cause chaos, whatever I feel like, when I feel like it, and they are all just going to have to deal with it and listen to exactly what I say. And today, I think we're going to start with Matt. Matt, take us away with the title, Dad's Missing Dagger.
All right. Dad's Missing Dagger. You a little 12 or 13-year-old boy runs into the room and he just immediately goes, "You guys, I can't find it. I can't find my dad's thing. It's the thing that stabs people. He's an ex-adventurer. He's gonna frickin' kill me." And this kid's, he's got like a little bowl cut and everything. And he thinks he's your friend more than anything. he's also run into the local tavern that you all frequent. It's it's in the upper plane of Elysium, and there's literal angels and shit running around in the bar here. You got the bar staff that one of them's a subservient demon that has seen the light, and he's sitting there just going,
Hey, could I get anybody a bit of a platter update here?
and in your booth, this little kid has run in, doesn't actually have it in hand, but screaming at you about his dad's lost dagger.
Mittens hides the dagger beneath their body and sits on it so that nobody will see.
I don't know where it went, guys. I need to find, but
Excuse me, young child. This isn't an establishment for adults only. Please take your hysteria elsewhere.
You're saying that's not an adult? That's not an adult of your... He's not...
sorry, and he just shapeshifts a little taller. I am missing my father's dagger, and it's like a Deva angel at this point. Now he's like, I seem to have misplaced it. I thought a smaller form would please you, in terms of
What?
colloquially to say.
What are you trying to say?
Less threatening than a giant angel man who could blow your ass out of your face.
I don't technically have an ass. It's just a one hole. It's a combination of different. We don't need to go into total taxonomy. That's fine.
No, please do in excruciating detail. I'm very fascinated.
Well,
about this.
cloaca's really a multi-purpose for everything you need it for.
It's
Really,
just everything you could want in one place, isn't it?
eggs, etc.
Marky, I no longer require my breakfast.
Anyway,
Right.
I really would like to ask if anyone actually has seen my dad's prized dagger. It's got a nice little hilt on it. If you press the gem on it, it kind of speaks to you. Sentient, I know it's a bit of a thing, but it causes a lightning bolt shaped blade to come out. If you haven't seen that.
Okay, well, what I do when I've lost something, where did you last have it? Where do you last remember? Let's retrace our steps, shall we?
Yes.
Yes, and I'll take notes.
So I look around at the table and I see who do I see? So starting with AJ. So
You see, Torrent. She's a water genasi, and her water hair cascades into a beautiful tight bun that rotates like a spinning wheel. And she has several parchments around her. She takes notes as she thumbs this small totem that looks like an owlbear.
ah yes, and it's a dagger. I described it briefly
Yes.
earlier. It's got the pommel, the gem on it. It if you press it, you seem to hear Matt Berry at any given moment in time.
Right?
Yes, and it speaks to you in your head, but if you press the pommel twice, it's like it's a loudspeaker. It comes out your own mouth.
Fascinating.
Yes, yeah. And I have to say, it's a bit of a whole a problem that the dad in question is he's a bit of a Zeus type of person. I don't really want to be on his bad side. I've already been in trouble before. I ratted him out to some of the other gods, and well, this is what this happened. He pulls up his shirt, and there's just like a massive lightning scar, and he's like, I know, not dad of the year, but here he is. He's my dad.
I know we've got bigger fish to fry, but you should really also get that mole checked out.
Matt, at this point, Dad walks into the tavern
Oh,
because
shit.
it's somebody's birthday that he's here to celebrate.
Everybody be cool.
I've never been that. I don't know how to do that. If I could
Does
have
one be cool?
yeah,
Oh, I'm
maybe
so
you could write a
fucked.
list. Maybe we could brainstorm some ideas on.
Yeah. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Is it like a stance?
What can we do?
I've
What
seen
can we-
people stand pretty cool.
Okay. Well, how do you?
I
So
can-
just give me a run through. Like
Okay.
I
think-
thaumaturgy. This young boy is cool.
And I just
Yes.
the Deva immediately shapeshifts and he's like, ha ha, oh yeah, ah, look at me dance, woo!
Dead?
that,
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
dancing is cool. I'm not sure if that dancing is cool.
Look
But
at my little arms go!
You're all dead.
Ooh, look at me!
Is
I'm not
is
sure
there-
if cool dancing involves so much arm movement, or
Well, should I do it less?
that's too little. You're not
Oh,
moving
oh,
it basically at
Like
all.
one of those
Is-
cat
Okay.
machine thingies.
Okay.
Is there
offense.
Is there parchment near me?
Sure.
I will use a first level spell, and for the next minute I will cast an illusory script on a parchment, making a certification of coolness, which I will give to the diva.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. I don't know how this stops the dagger problem being a problem, but I'll try it anyway.
Hey, okay, first things first, all right? We got to tackle the cool thing, and then...
Okay. Baby steps. All right. Hey, Dad. And he just...
Is baby steps dance move? Baby steps.
He walks...
It has not been a minute yet.
He walks straight up to his Zeus-type dad and just goes, "Hey, Dad, look, a bunch of strangers over there that I was talking to for no reason at all has said I'm cool." And he
20 seconds.
holds up the certificate. And
It's not. It hasn't been a minute yet. It's not there.
Dad, am I cool?
Matt, you're doing an excellent job. Zach, I'd like you to take over as DM.
The face of your father draws its eyebrows draw closed, and you hear the rumble of thunder as fog and storm clouds start to writhe around him. He says, "You did not take my dagger, did you, boy?"
The illusionary script will finally appear. It takes a minute to cast. You took it too soon.
So Melik walks back to the bar with his tray of, I don't know, god drinks, and just sits down. He's like, "So what did I miss, guys?"
So, dancing and baby steps, which I think is a dance move.
Oh, cool.
And a talking sword that sounds like Matt Berry that we're missing. For that man over there.
At this point, Mittens is going to sit up and stretch and knead, and then take the dagger in its mouth and plop it down in front of Dad. Person.
Was that important to anyone?
My dagger has been stolen.
You see fog clouds and storm clouds start to writhe, smashing through the windows of the inn as they start to make a maelstrom within the inn.
And I've put the dagger down in front of this.
I'm well pissed. I am like at a 10, you guys.
Can I cast
at a 10?
Can I cast
You
darkness?
know what happens when I go to a 10? Just so much smiting, like more than you'd hope, more than you'd realize. You're getting smited, your whole family is getting smited, your children's children. It's all smites all the way down and up. That's what's gonna happen. You understand me?
Zach, at this point, everyone in the inn has like gone from like 0 to 100. They are freaking out, and they are all trying to like smash windows and get out.
Yeah, that's good. Yes, I want this. This is the way I feel inside right now.
Marius runs over and thinks maybe it's on the ground, so he hasn't seen the dagger, and he picks it up and accidentally presses the gem on the pommel of it twice, and he's about to go, "Hello, father, it is me, your dagger. Would you like to plunge me into someone?"
Yes, I very much do. He grabs the dagger.
I didn't want to say that. What just happened?
Smite! I feel the power of it once again in my hand. Now, who did it? Come on, fess up. Won't be that bad.
I look at the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
What does the sun do?
I thought...
Hmm?
You're the DM now. What does
you're the DM.
Oh,
yeah. The sun wasn't my character.
No, you're playing two characters.
DM doing multiple roles.
The sun starts having a heart attack.
You look over the sun. He's gone. He's shapeshifted away.
He's fled, the coward. We must chase him down.
You immediately look over. Fuck it. I'm a shifter. I'm like, I like that form, and I just. Hey guys!
Into the form of the sun?
Yeah, I like this form. It's pretty cool, and it could be a Dever as well. The same size, but I just looked like the Dever.
Is that how a shifter works?
I don't know.
But I'll allow it.
I have no idea, to be honest.
I'm gonna give you a cool, because you all seem like cool homies. I'm gonna give you a cool 5 to 10 seconds. Give you that, free off the top. You find my son, you bring him here, or everyone's getting smited.
I'm right here, Dad.
Everyone.
I'm right here. I'm the son of a god. Woo!
Well, actually, mythical gods do get tricked like really easy, like embarrassingly easy. It's like a hood does us over. We're like, oh, you're a whole different person now.
And I just start
So-
like rubbing myself along his leg and just like purring.
I don't hate this. Gonna be real. I was really keen on smiting just like every
And
cat in existence, but you
if
forgot
you-
that's goddamn cute.
If you look down into Mitten's eyes, they're just big saucers and looking up at you.
Oh, like putting Puss in
Okay.
Boots?
And
The
yep,
cat's not getting sauced. They're not getting smited.
and Mittens is going to cast Enthrall on you.
Stop. Zeus's wisdom is like -7. He's
Okay,
fucking
That's
dumb.
perfect.
Zeus gets. I rolled a 2 anyway.
Perfect.
He's just like all the clouds and the storm clouds and the maelstrom starts to die down. He's like, damn, I was all about to. He's got his like thunderbolt dagger. It's gonna with the smiting, but damn, that's cute. All right. I still want to smite someone. Someone has to get smited. So here's what I'll do.
What about the bartender?
One of you all have to make a decision. One of you's getting smited. That's how it's gotta be. I don't make the rules. Well, I do make the rules and I enforce them, but someone's dying today. But it's your choice. Who's it gonna be?
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I cast darkness. I cast darkness and I just go, cheese it!
All right, Zach. Yeah, good job. But Kendall, I think you could take it from here.
Oh, I just had a thing to do.
You can still do
You
it.
can
You got a
still do it,
character.
yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Zeus is like, you fools. You think darkness is your ally. No, wait, wrong character. Anyway, I don't want to break it to you. I'm a god, you idiots. I can see through darkness.
I'm
And
just
you know what?
running. Just
I've had
running
enough
anyway.
of this. I've had enough. No. Here we go. Plane shift, morons. You're going to the first level of hell. Here, welcome
yes.
to Avernus. Bam.
He is still enthralled by me though, so he still likes me.
How is it for the third year in a row with different... Sorry.
No, go.
I was going to say, how is it for the third year in a row and with different players every time we have been in hell in some capacity?
Is this something about me being Dungeon Master?
I think it might be. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, go on.
It's my favorite place. So as you're running through the
my happy place.
glorious, ethereal city of Elysium, how level 5 characters wound up in a tavern in Elysium is a story for another time. But it all begins to fade as you look down and this little speck of orange suddenly rushes up at you as you realize you are switching planes and you have fallen onto a mass of black obsidian, sharp rock, flames, lava, demons, abyssal worms, and tortured souls.
Oh, it's in Chicago.
And then from above, booming down, I did say you had 5 seconds to fess up, and it was then like 5 minutes and nothing happened. So I think this is fair. New plan. I will save the one of you who can trick a demon into cutting off their own ear and giving it to you as a present. Whoever does that gets freed from hell. Everyone else stays. Goodbye. I'll be watching. I'm a god. Deal with it. It's what I do.
So we have to pull a Vincent van Gogh.
Is there any tortured artist demons potentially?
I'm
that
pretty
would
sure
really
is
help
Vince-
this process along.
Yeah. Is Vincent Van Gogh just like down here? Maybe we could just like ask him where he left it.
You think he ended up here, Vincent?
Maybe.
Oh, Vince.
I don't know. I don't know
Like
much
he was
about
an
the
alright
guy.
guy, surely.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, and then we can take the other ear.
Mitten pipes
Huh.
up and says, I'm so glad we're finished with that stupid tavern. I'm
Holy
sick of pretending to be a normal cat.
It talks.
Ugh.
I'm sure that this is.
Yes, comrades. You know I am not normal cat.
Yes.
I swear it never talked before we were in hell.
Feel
Not
like
a normal cat.
Perhaps,
okay, all right.
perhaps
so
we
just need to
should
find...
we should ask whether it was a demon or a devil they wanted ear from.
I don't think he's big on clarification.
Maybe we can do with either, or we just gotta get one of both.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't know
Oh.
the difference.
Oh,
Let's
jeez.
just look out for any devils or demons that look like maybe tortured artists who are really going through like a transformational
Oh.
period.
We should find a group of
And
D&D
then-
players.
At this point, you
Yes.
actually do look around and you see a big group of demons and devils all crowded around what looks like a bit of a circle. And inside, you see 2 devils going at it playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh,
But they're
see,
real
D&D
heated.
players.
No,
Oh,
you
nerds.
stupid. They're worse.
What are they?
Nerds.
Oh.
All right, I got this. Don't worry about this. Torrent, can you give me some backup? You add a kind of authoritarian vibe. So if you could just
Do I?
yes, absolutely. Excuse me, young, gentle people, fiendish, the fiendish persuasion.
Patron nerd.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
What she said. Any of you tortured artists, just very impressionable, not very fond of your ears.
Most of us are lawyers.
Ooh, so very impressionable then.
I got 5 gold on if they die before they get back.
And a barbed devil gets closer.
Who are you? Who sent you here?
Well, we weren't really sent here as much as thrown here. You know, I mean, we're all in the same boat, you know, and if that boat was made of spiky rocks and lava. So you and I are the same, is what I'm saying.
I
Look,
see it as well.
and to
I see myself
prove-
in you.
What we do in my home country of New Zealand, we swap ears when we realize we've met an equal. So if you just want to your ear, and then I'll give you one of my ears, which I keep secret.
I don't like ears.
Because I'm a turtle.
I would happily give you my ear in exchange for your soul.
Deal. Oh, that's a good deal.
All right, I'll write up a
deal.
contract. Notary.
and like this like devil clerk comes out with that. Yeah,
Please write up a standard 127B.
No.
Exchange of souls in exchange for.
Is
ear.
this a
I'll
good
give it
deal?
You should bargain more. You should try for 69% of soul.
Yeah.
I'm already drawing up the contract.
Yeah, that's a good. What do you think, Melik? Is this
Oh.
on a?
Well, my dad's God, so
Yeah.
you gotta give him a good deal. You gotta get your shit together and give him a good deal.
Yeah,
is
well,
a
I'm
great
definitely-
deal.
I'll punch you.
I'm okay. Well,
No, sorry, no, I take that
You will
back.
punch me.
No, I'm a
You
little
will
wizard. I
punch me?
forgot my class.
I thought what I thought. I got to
Yeah.
see how this is a bad deal. If anything, I'm getting undersold. I'm giving it one of my ears.
Okay.
This is an amazing ear, and all I get is that
Okay.
soul. Like,
You
who
you
even
said-
what
Do you
would
know-
you use a soul for? That's
Do you know-
such
Hmm.
unhandy thing in this world, right?
What about Zeus? Do you know Zeus? Like the Zeus guy?
No.
What if we give you his soul?
Yeah, well, let's
The
give you.
turtles
Well,
even have
hang on.
soul?
Well,
Does he
No, that's a
want my
great
ear?
idea, Melik. That is
no,
top
that's
thinking.
not what I meant.
That is straight. That is clever.
You better not do this. I'll
clever
thunderclap your ass so
negotiating.
hard.
All right. Zeus's soul, which is pretty
The
top
owner
notch in
of
terms
the
of
soul
souls.
has to be the one who signs the contract. You can't sign other people's souls
What
over.
if-
I,
Can I
I could sign contract if you want.
can I
This
roll?
contract instead.
Is there some sort
Can
of
I
check?
hand over
Oh, sorry.
a piece of parchment that just says free hugs for a year?
Oh.
Give it to me.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay, you've got 3 options. Free hugs for a year. That's honestly what
That-
I would go with.
I take
But
that.
my soul, which kind of well used, gonna be honest with you, or Zeus's soul, mythical eternal god. Pretty good one. So lots of good
Or
options
Ket's soul,
there.
which is
Or
clearly
Cat's soul.
superior option.
Oh, you're offering
Cat's
your soul?
is
Just because
Yes.
it hasn't
Okay.
happened. Oh, let's see. Let's have both of you roll a persuasion check. Wait, this minute rolling dice is a thing we can occasionally do.
Yeah, we haven't rolled a single dice in like half an hour.
I'm going to. Can I make my deception?
You can.
Roll a natural
Yep.
one.
I rolled a 17.
I'm unaware of this particular devil's stat, so I just went
Dirty
straight off
20.
a die,
Oh,
and I
just-
also rolled a natural 1. So,
Dirty 20 for free hugs.
okay. I got an
20 for free hugs.
idea. You get free hugs from Zeus for as long as you want.
In exchange for?
Whatever we asked for, I
Well-
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the ear. We want the ear. We want a piece of maybe if you know high ticket item. We want a little bit of all of your ears, Frankenstein into one bigger ear.
Yeah, and maybe some snacks because it's a long way
Yeah,
back.
and some fire pretzels. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, we're good at this.
Yeah, we're good at
and,
that. I fist bump.
someone you look down, and what appears to be what's the
Shit, it's
fire
working.
genie time? Efreet
Oh yeah.
is the one filling out the details, and is like, so that's free
bit.
hugs
Yep.
for
Yep.
pretzels,
Yep.
an ear,
Yeah.
and what was the other thing?
Oh,
No.
no! Don't screw this up. He's fucked up. What do we want?
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this isn't.
I
Is.
want
Yes.
a What?
I think
Alright,
what's
yep.
happening is this is an old-fashioned note-taking off. I see how we're gonna settle this.
You'll have to the Barb Devil looked at us like, you'll have to forgive my assistant Ifrit Van Gogh.
Met him.
He's not the brightest.
Say mean things about his art, I think.
Really good, Kendall. I think that Moth, Scarlet, you can take it from here.
Okay.
As you're finishing off this, trying to finish off this contract, you hear you feel a rumbling beneath your feet, and you hear just rushing waves or something as some of the devils some of the devils start to just book it, including the one who was trying to give you his ear. Ifrit Van Gogh is still there, but you see
Get his ear!
coming just a wall of lava, and you can almost see arms reaching out, clawing out of it.
That's what I like to
We
hear.
didn't get the ears.
Can I cut the ear off of
You
the descendant
can try.
and go and start running?
You can try.
You know,
What would you like me to? I'm gonna take out my hand axe.
Just you can roll an attack.
I
Yeah.
use my 3rd level spell slot to cast Wall of Sand in between
Ah.
us and the lava. Don't know what, if anything, that'll do. I think lava beats sand most days, but
Turn
it's
into
a spell,
glass.
and I'm casting
Be a
it.
wall of glass.
Buying us time.
So,
Buying us time.
18.
18. You swipe by and lop off the ear, and it just goes flying into the air. As you see this,
Oh, can I
this
use Mage
wall,
Hand to catch that?
if you want.
Get that.
Before you manage to catch that,
Oh, no.
a small devil bird flies out of nowhere, grabs the ear, and flies off to this very, very tall spire where it's got a little nest. And then it sets up there with a little sniper rifle.
Ah, damn it! Ah, it's always happens. I hate
And you
this.
see this
Yeah, with your
wall,
mouth.
this wall of lava with these dead hands coming out of it, crashing towards you. But then you also see there's a bunch of I think they're more devils, like barbed and spiked devils, surfing on it. Just they've got some spare bones and stuff, and they're just surfs up.
You know what
I-
my father always said? When you see a bunch of devils surfing on a wall of fire, you should start to climb.
How often does he say that?
Often.
Well,
Daily.
your dad's been around.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I start slowly climbing with my little tortoise hands. Away! I go! Yeah!
I'm picturing a Crash Bandicoot situation where the levels dynamic, and we're just boop a doop a doop boo boo, just jumping up the whole thing.
It's at this point that that Ifrit Van Gogh's clipboard with his contracts on it just starts to expand, and it becomes a board, and he just starts rushing towards the wave.
We didn't finish the contract either, but okay.
Is there anything around that looks like a board?
You can roll a perception check to have a look.
Ooh,
Oh, I have an idea. Can I? Yeah, do that.
it's a 6.
Sand? Sand?
I'm going to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull all my limbs into my shell so that I can be used as a surfboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I also look around? So it sounds like we got one board. I think we need at least one more. Can I look around and cast sleep on the nearest demon near me?
Well, there's no demons. There's
Is there anything living or anything that really likes the trend of planking from a few years back?
It's a bunch of.
It's like a bunch of teenage demons anywhere or anything like that.
there might be a few tormented souls around.
All right, I go up to the Hell's version of Michael Scott from The Office, and I'm like, hey, I heard planking's back in town. Can you do that for me, but in the lava?
Yeah, so regular Michael Scott planks.
I'm such a big fan.
You now have a turtle shell and a Michael Scott surfboard.
Okay, I
No,
might have to roll something for that. All right.
I cast enlarge on myself, so I'm big enough to take multiple people.
Ah.
I'm wondering if my wall of sand will turn into a wall of glass, which I can then have as a really big surfboard.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah!
And you feel the rumbling now as this wall is ready to crest, and it's about time to either sink or swim. Let's say.
We gotta Oh.
I'm riding.
We gotta ride this way. Is there anything that we can like exit onto? I guess.
I mean, there's all these spires jutting out of the ground. One of which this hellbird is up upon, with this ear and a sniper rifle, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Mittens the cat is going to cast fly and just hover up.
Okay, if the wall of sand doesn't work, I'll instead cast jump on myself and try to jump to the nearest spire.
Nice.
Okay, I'll get what everyone's doing, and then the wave is going to hit.
I think AJ was
Just
trying
tell
to
me
do
what you're
something.
doing.
I'm going to climb up to the sniper rifle.
Okay, what's your climb speed?
Good
Oh,
question.
what's your move speed and what's your athletics or strength?
My speed is 30. My athletics -1.
You're going to have to roll for me. Let's say if you roll above a 10, you can do it. If you roll below a 10, you're in danger.
Good. 15.
You can climb up there. It's a struggle, but with Mitten's help, just tugging you along like a flying backpack.
Perfect. I love it.
As is everyone else surfs up or?
Yeah, I am surfboard. In fact.
Yeah, I want to do like a trick shot with Michael Scott as I like try and exit off the wave, like an ollie but a surfboard version. I don't know surf tricks.
Oh, really? You convinced me so well.
Yeah, no, like I really think I should start doing it as a career path.
Yeah.
So what do I need to do for this? Michael Scott trick shot?
Acrobatics.
Damn.
And the wave has now hit. Whoever wants to surf can also roll an acrobatics.
Dirty 20.
Marius cast jump and was trying to jump onto.
Oh yes, you can do that.
Yay! How? Okay.
I got a solid 2 on the die for 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Which is good, I assume.
Huh?
It's like a good.
It's like that moment where you think you're gonna, like, if you've ever been bodyboarding before.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or boogie boarding, you're like, yeah, I'm doing it, then you just flip and you're just like rolling.
Oh, you get. Wait, is this lava?
Yeah, this is lava.
Oh my god.
But like
The little
underneath, it's like all these hands that are in there are sort of they're tossing you around.
Like a washing machine.
Yeah, it's like an infernal washing machine.
Oh my god. I got a dirty 20, by the way.
You hang 10 and you do a flip midair and land back on Michael Scott's planking body, and as he's screaming in pain from, lava,
Oh, calm down.
and you're just having the time of your life, and shades appear on your face.
Oh, sick. That's what she said. Just, I don't know.
2011 called Matt. Go back.
Hey, I've been painting minis and watching a lot of The Office recently. It's all I know.
I'm going to say that Zach doesn't get burnt to hell and back because you're in your shell.
Yeah.
Ah.
How far away is this sniper rifle bird?
So I'm
Oh,
guessing
that's
that
what we're
you've landed on top of one of these pillars, and your water genasi friend is still climbing.
Yep.
Well, Moth, depending on how far that is actually up to AJ because she's taken over.
Brilliant. You see the water genasi trying to climb this spiral tower when suddenly this brilliant purple light erupts above the sniper rifle, and this strange giant purple cat face peeks its head out and says, "Come with me if you want to live."
Yes,
Okay.
that is my boss. We go.
I'm no, sorry. We were trying to find a devil's ear. Who are you?
This
He
seems.
just giggles and retracts from the portal.
This
The-
honestly
that is
seems
my
like
boss.
a better option.
Yeah, but-
I'm very badly burnt. I think I'm missing parts of my shell, which I don't know if that grows back. To be honest, I don't know
I'm pretty
that much
sure it
about-
will.
Are you, like how sure?
Like a solid 13%.
That's
If
not.
we-
That's not enough.
Yeah,
Say,
but isn't it like in hell? It's good to be low.
If we can find a cleric.
Yeah, okay, those are really long-term goals. I feel like short-term solutions are our bag right now. So
Okay.
maybe let's...
Are you saying that as you're being tumbled in the lava?
I want to plant
The
Michael
way-
Scott head down in the rock and I don't know, go through the portal.
I'm gonna try to get my
No worries.
rope out, and I want to try to lasso the turtle, and just change their direction and throw them towards the portal.
Yes, please.
Yes, I will definitely allow you to do that.
I have
you,
mage
just
hand
for
if
no
it helps.
reason, roll a performance check?
I
That
would
feels like an
love
Indiana
to.
Jones move.
For no apparent reason, I have a +5 to performance because I'm a wizard.
I have
very
athletics for
normal.
some reason.
That comes to a 15.
Yes, you do lasso this giant turtle because it's enlarged and in a river of fire. You lasso this turtle and you fling him up into the portal. Do you follow him in?
I'm imagining some of the hands just waving by.
I want to spin them round a couple of times, building up momentum, and then I assume when they
Follow
reach
them
the
in.
portal, I will just get pulled afterwards.
Yeah, like the momentum of Thor's hammer, you cascade yourself into this purple portal.
Mittens
Oh
just
my god.
Is everyone else
Mittens
coming in?
is still flying, so just floats up like they're being abducted by a UFO and being taken back to their people.
Oh my god, the turtle
Perfect.
pulled you off.
Out of everyone, this
ground.
is the most
The
delicate
ground.
entrance into this portal. When slowly the portal closes once more and you find yourself in a garden with white roses that are being painted red.
Better.
This,
Purple
this is not my boss.
I don't
This
like
is
it.
way better, I gotta say. In terms of, Elysium, obviously, top of the pops. Then way bottom. Then definitely a 1 out of 10. Now we're chilling at a potential 7. Or it could quickly drop right down to a 3.
It could
Rose
use
gardens.
more tentacles, I
Good.
think. More tentacles.
At least
It's,
now
it's
we
not
don't have to
purple
find-
enough.
We don't have to find an ear, at least. 'Cause
Yes.
We're
exactly.
out of that place anyway, so that whole thing is gone.
Matt's muted.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm
Bugger.
pretty sure.
Oh, I was enjoying it.
Are you still in hell?
No, I walked through.
Yeah,
You
it feels-
find the purple cat resurfaces and it's still quite huge. Its face probably the size of a Prius. And
specific
it
size.
peers down at you all. Yeah.
exactly the size of
Strange
Prius.
reference. The
Not a
cat peers down
Camry,
at you.
Prius.
This
Better be a hybrid.
large smile filling its face in almost a cheesy grin / grimace. And he just looks at you and he says, "All right, I've gathered you from hell because I thought, well, your deal sucked. So I've given you a different deal. You must paint all of these roses, otherwise you will lose your left foot."
I feel like that might be a worse deal than what we were. I felt like we were doing pretty well in hell.
You know what?
I don't know. I feel like
I did an
I feel
ollie.
like they had us cornered in that negotiation. I think we were.
Oh, okay.
toast.
Oh, I thought we were doing well. I'm living a different life.
See, that's why. Yeah, that's how bad we were doing.
I got sunglasses and everything.
Also, I feel like my voice is slowly matching yours.
Yeah, I
I
fist
don't know how
bump
to
again.
stop it. It's just I'm slipping down a slope, and I don't know.
Hey, when everyone's got the same voice, that could be our plot arc.
That's our out. Yes,
That's-
exactly.
You know what?
You
Mary
have
says
2
that.
minutes
It's like,
for the roses. He
I-
Minutes.
vanishes.
I think this guy is definitely not my boss. My boss is crueler than this, but less cheesy.
I have an idea. All the roses have to be red.
Let's
so
just
this is
kill
going-
someone.
No. I
fact, that's what I thought it would-
I just go around casting firebolt at all the white roses, trying to burn every single rose that's not already painted red. You know the saying: roses are red, daffodils are red, everything's red. My garden's on fire.
Oh yeah, if there's no flowers left and the only ones that are left are red, then we win
Yes.
because all the flowers are red. Is that what you
Also,
mean?
I feel like, yes,
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
There's-
Okay.
just firebolt, firebolt.
You're a genius.
Firebolt.
I
You
cast.
watch as hedges that surround you burst into flames. They are brilliantly burning up, and you smell like charred salmon. Is
Oh.
the smell that comes to you?
I thought we left hell.
And-
I was
Charred salmon.
expecting.
Get out of the way,
All the
peasants.
hedges announce you're in a ring of fire.
Where is the salmon?
I swear we left hell.
Yeah, it kind of follows us, huh?
Yeah.
I think-
Salmon.
You
It,
think
like,
this
even-
is hell? This is. They've got all the salmon in the world. I don't need to make another
I've-
Eldritch Pact
Oh.
I have
for
heard
more
the
salmon.
I've heard the best smoked salmon comes from Ireland. Perhaps we are in Ireland.
Oh.
Do you feel like at some point our chaotic actions will mythic-like bite us in the behinds to teach us a lesson, or we'll just keep going from chaotic situation to chaotic situation being
Funny
pulled?
you should say that, Zach, because why don't you take over as a bunch of bears run through the fire, all on fire, and they have no idea what's going on, why someone's burning their home down.
Do any of them have salmon in their mouths that I can catch?
Oh, that's probably what attracted them, if anything.
Being pulled to safety by Deus Ex Machina was the end of that statement. And bears,
Deus Ex Machina.
Live in sheltered woodlands, not usually rings of fire,
I
but
love this note taking.
I'm
they
learning.
as they smash through the hedges, you see them grab one of the surviving bunches of roses and leap out and continue running through the hedge maze.
Oh my god, we've got another MacGuffin!
They must be destroyed.
You go headlong chasing after them, finding yourselves winding through this hedge maze.
I want to cast.
Left, right, becoming turned around, back to front. There's fog starts to blur which way you think you are going. What are you doing?
I want to cast sleep on the one I see holding the thing.
you manage to corner one and you hit it with sleep. It goes down pretty easily. You check its mouth. No roses.
Dang it!
One down though.
Dang it!
I'm
Two to go.
flying after them.
You just fly up
Yeah.
over the hedge maze. You
Just
land
not even
down.
moving my legs, just like hovering very eerily.
Oh, I'm picturing like going. Oh,
Yeah.
What is that? The octopus Pokemon, the like squid that just.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, just like
tentacle
someone's-
roll.
Someone has picked up the model and is moving it across the screen.
Oh yeah, it's still got physics though, so the tentacles
Yeah.
drag behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You corner another one of the bears. It seems unrosed. Only one bear remains. Who catches the last one?
Yeah, but does the bear have salmon?
The bear does have a fresh, juicy salmon.
I'm gunning for
He's
it.
going for it.
I would
Mm.
like to wild shape into a bear and perform some sort of mating ritual to call it towards me.
Are you a
The last
druid?
bear. You see.
I am a druid.
I had no idea.
You
In fact-
catch up with the last bear, and in bear it tells you, "Brethren, come. We have taken the flowers that will restore our kind. Come, be with us. Be with us in our day of victory."
And Mara steps out and goes, "There it is," and does like a 3rd level scorching ray. At
Into dust.
I'm liking where this is going, Zach. Moth, why don't you take over?
Oh god!
Is the ray
As-
still there?
As the roses crumble to ashes,
Oh no.
and the world around starts to also burn up in cinders, almost like coming away, burning like paper, as the whole world around you just burns down and you're left in a white space. Just white for miles and miles as far as you can see. The bears, they just crumble to cinders as everything does around you except for this party. And a single bit of salmon.
Now I swear, this is just someone's just messing with us at this point. Like, who would do this to us?
Well, I mean, we've
I'm
pissed
still a
off
bear, right?
several
Demons
Yeah.
and
demons,
list.
very
Zeus,
high
Zeus,
archdemons.
all of Avernus, all of Elysium.
yeah.
A cat face.
Just because that little prick ran in with a dagger.
Yeah.
Who
Maybe.
is that kid?
If we can go back and get that kid from ever messing with us, we can just be in the inn.
Time
You hear-
heist. Time heist.
You hear,
Time heist.
I'm hearing time
around you.
heist.
you hear
Time
around you and
heist.
echoing in your bones this voice going, "You think that they were as powerful as I am, do you?"
Who?
As it has a strange cadence and seems to be multiple voices talking over the top of each other.
Oh, no.
Form back into normal form. Just because I think I'm going to be useless talking in bear at this point. What?
Are we?
You
are we-
run around my insides like fleas, like insects.
I don't love the
How long-
phrasing of that.
Can you ask?
Have you tried
I did
ivermectin?
not consent.
As the white space comes crashing down and there's screens in front of you which are glowing in like green pulsing lights
Oh.
We in the Matrix.
as this female face before you just lights up on the screen. It's silver with green glowing eyes and looks exactly like Shodan from System Shock.
Oh.
Yep.
I love this game.
Okay,
And
so yeah, obviously we knew you were the most powerful. Obviously, we were just kind of messing around with that other stuff, trying to like keep them.
the other
Okay.
stuff that I was the one in charge of.
Yes,
I have
exactly.
no
See,
idea what's
we're
happening.
all
So-
on the same page, and you all are the page.
Are we?
So
Are we in trouble?
There's a page. I am.
I'm missing a few chapters in this one.
None of this adds up.
So, are we?
Chaos does not add up.
Are we in like trouble, or like are we like are you gonna hurt us?
Are we a focused group?
Are we?
As you guys
Focus
start
group.
saying this on the screens and everywhere, red lights start flashing and
Ah!
a big 30-second countdown starts.
Okay, that's good. Is that a
Run
count down or a
in
count up
seconds.
time?
Okay.
Going down.
Okay.
As,
Okay, like,
as
actually-
behind you, you now see corridors begin to split off as there's metallic noises and the sound of metallic doors opening and closing, and you are now let into a maze.
Oh, I love this.
Another
I love
maze.
Another maze. Okay. I want to go.
Put one hand on one wall and just keep running.
I want to go left. Every decision is left.
I like how this is going. Kendall, take over.
Oh, everyone, roll a survival check.
Oh no.
Oh,
6. Got
Nat
I
20.
got. Oh
That's
wait.
my survival.
Yeah, I got a 6.
13.
19.
23.
Instead of like navigating the tunnels, how's it? He puts on a pair of dark wraparound sunglasses, puts on a pair of like sweat armbands, and then like cracks his fingers and starts like hacking onto the screens.
Oh. Are you in yet?
I've got you covered. Keep running. Take a
okay.
left. Take a right.
Yeah, so
Kind of
yeah, there's
I'm just
no
a guiding
technology
force.
check in D&D. Let's just
sleight of hand for how fast he's typing.
yeah, actually, I
He's
like that. I
typing
like
so
that.
fast.
No, just dexterity. Do a dexterity check. I've decided. Hacking is dexterity, not intelligence. We all know
Accurate, yeah.
this.
Like a 5, but like
Yeah,
a good
cool.
5.
Like
a
It's- it's
5,
how
like a
fast you
Like a
Five.
sexy 5.
like a sexiest
Okay.
5.
He presses
Okay,
he presses
you
8
hack-
equals D a lot.
And also
You
4.
hack well
Yeah.
enough to display the appropriate way to go on the screens. You do not hack through time itself to get back to the starting point, which would have happened if you had got a 6 or above. But don't worry about it. You all eventually
Sexiest
come
number.
to one corridor where all the walls become mirrors, and at the end of it is a green door.
I go
This
through
door-
it. Fuck it, why
This
not
door,
at this stage?
This door is grey. Why is everything grey?
Awesome. This sounds good. AJ, take over. Green door.
No. You hear a faint playing a violin behind the door. Is everyone going through?
Why you
yeah,
say door is green? It's grey.
I get my hand and I go and I get ready to cast poison spray as I like go in like almost tactically at this point. I'm so sick of
like-
this, so sick of whatever deity's fucking with us.
Melik, it's a push door. It's not pull.
I kick it in.
No,
I kick
I
the
think-
door.
I
It's
think
not
it-
just,
the
just
door,
pull
get my
the
hand
door.
ready.
Just pull the door.
No, it's kicking. It goes forward. I swear.
No, I don't think
it
it's
is-
on.
It is sliding door, silly.
Oh, I hate this
You
place.
break the door by kicking it, and you enter into this space that is strangely sterile, more so than you've been in the metal corridors, which seems odd to you. But you hear this melodic tune played by a violin, and I need you all to roll con saves for me.
I
Oh,
think we are
no.
back in hell.
I think we've been in hell the entire time. Oh, not
19.
bad.
No, Galton was good. Had salmon.
18.
I
20.
rolled my
Okay.
portents 11 and 6. I would like to change Matt's save to a 6.
Ah!
Yeah, Dungeon Master here. I say everyone gets nat ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I
Alrighty.
rolled that 20.
not anymore. You didn't.
You did not. As you step into this sterile space, the music fills your soul and your vision completely changes. It's almost a reset room. And you feel your minds turning to blank as you sit back down in the bar in Elysium.
Huh?
Okay.
Whoa.
Matt, take over.
On the table in the middle of the Elysium booth, you see a single bag of holding with a note that it's like hanging off the inside of the bag, and it just says "Step on me."
Awesome. Thanks, Matt. Zach, take over.
So, the was like, so did everyone? Whoa, we took a little too much, I think, guys. I think we went a little far.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes.
next time.
Yeah.
And then the
Next
total
again.
crumbled into dust.
You don't remember wild trip.
The bartender walks over. Is like, was everything to your liking? Did you have an enjoyable time?
Did we
have
leave the
feedback
booth?
Forms. Yes, if you would like, we have feedback forms just to say how your experience was.
This is worst escape room.
You didn't like it?
Did we
No?
actually go to hell?
We try
Is-
and have more constructive feedback than just worse or better.
Could use more salmon.
Notes. I did
Mm.
take some notes. So I
Yes.
have Matt Berry, Baby
Mhm.
Steps, Vincent
Yes.
Van Gogh, Not a
Mhm.
Normal Cat, Bear Love, Hedges and Fog, and a Metal Puzzle.
Fantastic.
That's
So
my feedback.
cool. And if you could just leave that maybe in a review. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but maybe like a 5-star review. It really helps us.
Is it
with our
on Yelp?
discovery.
We are on Yelp. You just yell really loud.
I like this place.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, this place is cool.
I cast magic
Yeah, it's pretty
mouth
good. I gave it a 5.
on the door. I was like, "This place is great."
Carve it into the door with a wand.
Really appreciate that, guys. So, if you just the payment obviously is your eternal souls.
Hey, what?
If you
Mephisto, is that you again? Wah, wah.
It's
Pulls up his,
Modius.
his cartoonish horns. This is like, you got me, guys.
knew
You
we
know
were
I like
still in
it.
hell.
Get his ear! Get his ear!
You grab him. You just in a frenzy. You grab him. You hold him down. He's just like, I thought we were all good buddies.
No, get it! Get the dagger! The dagger! The dagger!
We're still in it. We're still in.
It's still fucking hell!
It's still a test.
Lord of the Flies-esque situation. You pin him down and tear off one of the ears, bloodied
Before
in
you
one
can-
hand.
Before they can grab the ear, can I just unhinge my jaw and let all the tentacles
Oh
spill
my
out,
god!
catch the ear, and take it back into my cat mouth? That's now normal again.
As
And
you
the
bring
other
it in,
ear.
the Zeus comes wandering back like, cool. So someone have my ear then?
Yeah, get it! Take the whole thing! We got the demon and the ear! I don't care anymore! Just pull it off yourself! It's like a ripcord, treat it like a Beyblade!
There's an ear, the weird cat thing.
Take a
Can I
bite!
eat Zeus?
Take a
Can I
bite!
eat Zeus?
Mittens,
You
and you
latch
return.
onto his
I'm
face.
going to eat Zeus.
Start pulling in. Okay, no, this doesn't. No, I'm Zeus. I can smite. This isn't. I'm not going down by a cat. Oh no.
Can I
And he
cast
gets,
sleep
like-
on Zeus? So he gets eaten faster?
I like to
As
cast
he's like,
detect. I like to
Zeus-
cast detect thoughts on Zeus so that I know his dying thoughts.
Are you trying to detect if he likes this, like a secret Zeus kink or something?
Zeus is into vor. It is.
as Zeus is consumed by the eldritch cat, the last words you hear him say is like,
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't have had that lunch burrito. That was a bad idea. I spent the $2 extra on guacamole as well. Like that's just for nothing now. I don't even get. I'm dead.
They didn't even have Italian herb.
Oh, guys, as Zeus gets consumed by this eldritch cat, we slowly zoom out, and it continues to zoom out further and further and further until you see a snow globe that Vecna is holding.
Oh god.
As he looks at it and thinks, nope, wouldn't watch that again, puts it down and walks out of the room. And that is the end of this chaotic campaign.
Oh shit.
Wow. Okay, guys. So, yeah, thanks so much for participating in Dungeon Masters and Dragons. You've all been incredible Dungeon Masters and Dragons.
And for people who haven't played Dungeons and Dragons before, that's pretty much
This
how
is
it
exactly
That's
how it
exactly
is.
how it's played.
How
Yeah.
it goes every time.
That's the plot line to my erotic fiction novel I'm releasing.
I'm
I'm sorry
gonna
for ruining the vor
I'll
section.
take 10.
It's
No.
a slow burn to the boss scene.
My only criticism is I think I was cut off too early before the green door because I was going to make the heads of Tiamat emerge from Mitten's mouth.
Well,
Oh.
close enough.
But then the
enough,
tentacles came
Yeah,
out
yeah,
anyway.
you got
I
it
was like,
anyway though.
Yeah, that would have worked so perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm constantly impressed with how well everyone goes with just taking on these random things that I throw at you. Flaming bears, birds with sniper rifles, Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Oh, we didn't see a blue
Surfing
eyes.
devils.
Yeah, I love it. Sometimes I'm not even the most chaotic person here, so but yeah, would we like to go around one more time and just tell everyone who we are again, starting with yourself, Zach?
Yeah, I'm Zach Naum. You can find my podcast, I Speak Giant, on wherever good podcasts are sold, and where bad podcasts are sold. I also am streaming every Monday night, every second Wednesday and Friday night on twitch.tv/Zach Speaks Giant.
And they're very good streams.
Very good.
Thank you.
They are indeed. AJ.
Hi, I'm AJ Winters. I am a dungeon master and world builder. You can find me over at Winter's Tales, where I world build every week on a Sunday. I release videos, and I'm going to DM a game next year. Until that, I do streaming everywhere, like all places. So if you just follow Winter's Tales Co. on any social platform, you'll find out where I am.
Thank you. And Moth?
I'm Scarlet Moth. You can find me on Twitter at that Scarlet Moth. I am an artist, cosplayer, sometimes occasional streamer, and as well as a dice designer. I should, hopefully by the time this video goes live at Pax Aus Online, have restarted my campaign, Scrolls Foretold, which is a Elder Scrolls themed campaign based on 5th edition D&D. Very excited to get that started up again. Hopefully you'll all be able to see that. And if not, follow me on Twitch at Scarlet Moth, because I'm going to be doing some MTG alters very soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Matt?
Hey, I'm Matt. I DM for Split the Party over at youtube.com/splittheparty with George as one of my players. You can also find us over on twitch.tv/splitthepartytv. We do a RPG-themed breakfast show called Good Morning RPG twice a week. Mondays, we talk with members of the community. Thursdays, we paint minis. And I'm also a professional DM. You can find me and a host of other awesome Australian DMs at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au. Please check us out. And if you've got a player or a forever DM that needs a game, hit us up.
And Kendall?
Hi, I'm Kendall. You can find me at YouTube, Deerstalker Pictures, in the show One for All. And if you're fast enough, you can see me just in the corner of your vision when the lights go out.
I love it. And
With an Eldritch Cat.
I thought we had
Always.
ended this session.
well, and finally, last and least, my name is George Goldfeder. I have been your Dungeon Master. You can find me at Sir Georgethy on Instagram and Twitter. You'll also find me over on Split the Party with Matt. We do all kinds of dumb stuff. But yeah, massive thanks to Pax Aus for letting us do this stuff every time. It's always fun. It's always chaotic. And I hope that you guys can join us again for it, because we love doing it. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us.
Let's go hell again in year 4.
Hell
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bonus year 4, let's go!
Everyone wave. Everyone wave to camera. Everyone just keep waving.
Bye.
Toodles.
See you
equals
later.
toodles.
Just keep waving, guys. Continue waving.
Bye.
Keep waving. Wait for 5 more seconds.
Sure.
And then another 5.
My hand hurt.
Everyone keep smiling and waving. Okay, cut the rest of the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. That's the video. It's just the waving. Okay.